If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Luna Classic video update. Alright, so I was talking about Bitcoin earlier right now, and speaking of Bitcoin, I realized that Luna Classic does seem like yesterday's conversation we had and everything we talk about Luna Classic, it seems like to me we are there's a pending short squeeze from a distance. I can actually see that. I'm not actually a genius. I cannot see the future. I'm not a photographer, but I can photograph Luna Classic making a short squeeze somewhere down the road. People have disbelief of this coin not to pump at the moment. All right, I'm going to repeat that again. A lot of people have this belief that this is not going to pump. When it comes down to the psychology, and I'm just going to speak about psychology, there's nothing to talk about in the charts. We've talked about everything. I've told you that I'm expecting Luna Classic to do something like, the market cycle where we go for the accumulation and then we move a little bit higher. I think it was in this chart here. So this is what I talked about, and you do have that accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown, accumulation again is what's happening. Okay, some people are saying this wasn't the Wyckoff cycle. That's okay, it's not Wyckoff, but it's still a cycle of accumulation, distribution, and I think we're now back into the accumulation. Nonetheless, the point is that this is a cycle that is actually making more sense than anything else. Now, first of all, before I talk about the psychology, on the weekly, we have the inverted hammer about to happen. You do have 2 days, 13 hours to close the week. And if you do close like with this inverted hammer with the doji right there, you could even pump next week and start to move up from there. You never know. Maybe March is the month that we're waiting for a long time. Maybe it could be the end of February. Now, which makes me go back to where I started the conversation of the psychology of the market. When people don't want the market to actually pump or they're unsure, tell me one thing. We have the three very, very famous letters in crypto. Whoever trades crypto know these 3 letters, and that's FUD. All right, so FUD. Let's actually do a little bit of debate here. Okay, I cannot hear you answering the question, but say yes or no. I'm just going to understand. Do we have fear right now? Do you think we have fear? Yes or no? I think yes. Personally, I think yes. There's fear for Luna Classic. Do we have uncertainty? There's uncertainty, right? There is uncertainty. And then do we have doubt at the moment if we're going to go up or down a little? Even I do see this in the comments, people saying, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. It's stressful. That word, I don't know what's going to happen. Exactly. You don't know. That's uncertainty. That's doubt. So basically, FUD, in other words, mean that it's buying. Like that actually, in other technical, the technical result of FUD is actually buy. And when you have the FOMO, fear of missing out because things are pumping up, as I told you before when we had this pump to the upside, I clearly mentioned that this is going to actually be bad and we're going to have an ABC correction to the downside because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Ethereum and an ABC correction. Now again, we're having an accumulation, time to move up again. So it is what it is in my opinion. And I think we are in for a short squeeze. Somewhere down the road, we're going to have that short squeeze. And that's pretty much it for this update. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.